Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thomas Jefferson said, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." Benjamin Franklin said, "Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning." Basically, get off your duff, get to working, you've got dreams, you've got goals, you've got to do what it takes to get them. Like, subscribe, comment, show what your opinion is. Let me know if you like what you've seen. And I thank you for your support. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. If you want to contact me via social media, you can down below in my link tree. It's also got my Patreon if you want to help me out. So, there has been a report from the Office of Inspector General for the Department of Justice. It's Federal Bureau of Investigation handling of tips of hands-on intimate acts of a non-consensual manner with children. Since this is going on YouTube, I'm going to have to phrase it that way. It's between October 2021 and February 2023. FBI opened 3,925 cases that allegedly involved hands-on, or similar offense. As part of the audit, we reviewed 327 incidents. The DOJ OIG found that further improvements were needed to build upon the FBI's recent changes to its Crimes Against Children and Human Trafficking program to ensure and appropriately address these allegations. We're going to go into it because it's pretty sickening. Okay. The abuse allegations requiring immediate FBI attention. During our audit, we flagged 42 incidents, 13% of the incidents we examined for FBI headquarters review because we believe that they may require immediate attention. The types of concerns identified: cases that lacked any recent investigative activity or case updates, logical investigative steps or referrals to appropriate agencies, leads that were not appropriately covered, and instances of substantial non-compliance with FBI policy. Wow. Suspected child... were not reported to appropriate agencies. All FBI personnel are considered mandatory reporters, meaning that they must report this stuff to relevant state, local, tribal, and territorial law enforcement agency and social services agencies. We identified substantial noncompliance with these requirements. Specifically, we found no evidence that FBI employees complied with the mandatory reporting requirements to SLTT law enforcement in 47% of the incidents we reviewed, or to social service agencies in 50% of incidents we reviewed. Of the reports that were made, we found that only 43% were made within 24 hours as required by FBI policy. Lack of evidence of transferring responding to hands-on in compliance with FBI policy. Since the time of the FBI's handling of the child, against Lawrence Nassar, the FBI implemented a new TIPS management system with additional controls for active and ongoing allegations, issuing interim guidance requiring such allegations to be acted upon within 24 hours, and updated the policy to require verbal contact and confirmed receipt when transferring CAC-HT complaints or cases between FBI field offices. However, we found the FBI did not document and process all allegations in its new system. Additionally, in the instance we reviewed, we found 40% of the active allegations did not include evidence the FBI responded within 24 hours, and 73% of the transfers between field offices do not include evidence of verbal contact and confirmed receipt. Victim services were not offered to all eligible victims. Both the FBI and DOJ policy require the FBI to identify eligible victims and provide them information about available victim services and case study status updates. 36% of eligible victims identified during the review found no evidence that they received appropriate services or updates. Okay, at least forensic interviews of minors were largely in compliance with requirements. We found 95% were conducted by appropriately trained personnel and 98% were conducted in person. High agent caseloads in the CACHT program. Yeah, they're FBI agents that were assigned to this. Lots of work was handed over to them. Non-compliance with CACHT program policies and procedures indicate we need additional training. So, these are the issues that were found. I'm not. If you think that this is a way that if you think our tax dollars are being spent appropriately, this proves that it is not. The FBI is supposed to protect people. They don't. And this proves that they definitely don't protect children. Garland will not prosecute anybody. And I think that we need change in that office. We need change all around. I am for it. We need a president that is going to put a attorney general in charge that is actually going to do their job. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Biden-Harris administration, this is what they're doing. This is what is happening to our children in this country. This has all been happening while Kamala Harris has been vice president to a president who is not mentally secure. So you know she had more active roles than what a normal vice president had. This needs to end. And if you vote for Harris, this is what you're voting for. Don't tell me that you aren't, because this is what you're going to get. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. I hope you have a good day, because as you can tell, there are a lot of children that are not going to have a good day. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.